A Wonder Woman from the Dark World and Other Stories. Written by Pabitra Odhikari. Narrated by Ashish and Shanchoita. First chapter. We can compare the whole cosmic universe with a dark room. Inside the room, a few candles are flickering. With this candlelight, the room is being slightly illuminated. We can call this candlelight as energy. Centering such energy, each universe has developed. Several similar universes are positioned parallelly. The universe we are in does not only mean our Earth or the solar system, but everything surrounding makes up our universe. Between two such adjacent universes, there is a huge dark vacant space. By making an aperture through the wormhole, we can cross this dark vacant space within minutes and go from one universe to another. Second chapter. I am Mr. Jayanta Ghosal. I am a top brass of Kolkata Police. I have been given the task of solving a strange mystery. 10 high-profile people have been kidnapped from Kolkata. There is a peculiar general connection between each abduction. That is, everybody started writing diaries a few days before their abduction. In that diary, everybody wrote about a woman named Kuhilika. Everyone praised that woman a lot. From an unknown planet, human ancestors reach two different worlds. One part arrives in our world, another part in that dark world. Light reaches very little there, so they have to struggle a lot to exist. They have become more and more advanced in knowledge and science. Kuhilika came to our world from that dark world. She wants to return to her own world by making a documentary film about our world. Only one wrote the address of Kuhilika's flat in the diary. I decided to go and visit Kuhilika once. However, I did not believe the words written in the diary. What is the real truth? I will have to search to find out. Third chapter. I went out alone. Upon arriving at the address, I saw a very simple flat. I pressed the calling bell once. A woman aged between 20 to 23 opened the door. She is very attractive to look at. Her face is like an idol of a goddess. This woman can abduct anyone? My mind refuses to believe it. Kuhilika told me to come inside and requested me to sit on a sofa in the drawing room. I introduced myself to her. Then I said everything to her. She smiled. She said, "Do you believe these strange events? I'm really surprised. My home is at Duars in North Bengal. I have come to study in Kolkata. Would you like to see my Aadhaar card?" I said, "Yes, you can show." Kuhilika went to the inner room. Maybe she had kept her Aadhaar card in that room. I looked around the drawing room and saw a few large aquariums there. There is a variety of colorful fish. The eyes of every fish look very helpless, as if they want to say something but can't express themselves. Only intelligent creatures enjoy keeping another creature in a cage. I don't like these at all. I don't like to see any creature trapped in a cage. Kuhilika came out of the room. She showed me her Aadhaar card. I saw it was okay. Kuhilika asked me, "What do you like, tea or coffee?" I said, "No, I don't need it. Don't be busy." Kuhilika replied, "Then I will make tea. I will feel bad if you don't take anything. I have pure tea from Darjeeling. You won't find it here." She brought tea for me. After taking a sip of tea, I realized that the taste was a little different. The tea seemed to contain sleeping pills. I felt a little drowsy. It was as if Kuhilika had taken me to the inner room. I fell asleep. Fourth chapter. When I woke up, I saw I was in salt water. All around, there were huge fish. But how did I get here? After looking around, I realized that I was in a large aquarium in Kuhilika's drawing room. Kuhilika may know magic. She turned me into a very small fish. So this aquarium looked like a huge ocean to me. Kuhilika said, "Don't mind. I need your cooperation for my research. You also use various animals for research in your world, so hopefully you won't mind." Is Kuhilika an alien from a different planet? Did she come from a dark world? Will she make an experiment with me? Will she kill me then? Will she take me to their dark world? I don't know.
Janvi and the Mysterious Traveler from the Future, a science fiction story. My name is Janvi. My nickname is Jaya. Bengalis usually tend to have two names, one formal name and one nickname. I am no expectation to this rule. It has been 3 years since I left my job at ISRO. Now I live in Kolkata in our old ancestral house in Nagtala. In this very house, I conduct research on the mysteries of the universe and the multiverse. People rarely visit our house. That day, however, I suddenly heard the doorbell ring. When I opened the door, I saw a man standing outside. He was wearing a t-shirt and jeans and appeared to be around 30 years old. He said, "My name is Dr. Subroto Basu. I heard that you have been researching the multiverse for a long time, so I wanted to have a discussion with you." I replied, "Please come inside first." I led him to the drawing room and asked him to sit. He took a seat and I sat down on a sofa beside him. I said, "I'm not sure how much help I can be regarding the multiverse. My knowledge in this area is a bit limited, and most of my ideas are mostly based on speculation." He asked, "Would you be allowed to assist you in this subject?" I replied, "Of course, please go ahead." He continued, "We often think of the universe as infinite, but in reality, it has a boundary. So, what lies beyond the edge of this universe? Multiple universes exist side by side. This is where the concept of multiverse originates. The idea of the multiverse is incredibly complex. Just as different universes have different time scales, they also experience time at different rates." I asked, "How do you know all this?" He said, "You may not believe me, but I have come from the future. Science has advanced significantly in the future, and research on the multiverse has progressed greatly. We have also uncovered many new findings about black holes and wormholes. We tend to believe that what we perceive is all that exists. However, there is a vast reality beyond our perceptions. We can only see light within a certain frequency range, and we can only hear sounds within a specific frequency range. Many forms of light are invisible to us, and many sounds are beyond our hearing capacity. Many things pass through our bodies without us ever sensing them. There is an enormous world beyond our perception." I asked, "Are you really from this future? Does that mean time machines have been invented in the future?" Dr. Basu replied, "Time travel and dimensional travel are not as simple as people imagine. In the future, hundreds of thousands of people have tried to time travel using natural time machines. However, only a handful have succeeded, while the rest have died in tragic accidents. Those who have succeeded could never return to their original timeline. I am one of them." I said, "I am very eager to know about the future Earth. Can you tell me more?" Dr. Basu asked, "Can you guess why the Third World War happened?" I said, "No." He explained, "It was because of drinking water and electricity. The way your world is recklessly and indiscriminately exploiting natural resources, a severe shortage of drinking water and electricity will arise soon. This will lead to wars. Millions of people will perish. Greed and ignorance will eventually drive humanity to cause its own destruction. After the war, global politics will undergo a massive transformation. An International Security Council will be formed, responsible for protecting the planet from all dangers. After that, scientific advancements will accelerate pretty rapidly. Humans will start living permanently not only on the land but also in outer space and deep within the oceans. Another civilization will rise underwater. Oxygen dissolved in the air, which humans currently breathe, will be replicated in water, allowing people to survive underwater without oxygen cylinders. The risk of drowning will be eliminated. Along with humans, mutants, robots, aliens, and cyborgs, will all coexist on this earth. Mutants are a result of human evolutionary changes. These mutants will be able to synchronize most of their brain's capacity and manipulate natural forces with their minds. They will join forces with the International Security Council to protect the planet from a wide variety of threats. Everything was progressing well, but then creatures from the multiverse arrived on our planet. Until then, they had been hiding in the underworld. They built a secret base deep in the ocean. From there, they abducted our greatest scientist. In that hidden fortress, they began developing weapons to destroy our world. The International Security Council fought these monsters with all its might. The monsters were eventually defeated and forced to retreat back into the underworld. But by then, Earth's air and water had become so polluted that they were no longer fit for human survival. Billions of people and countless animals perished. Humanity had no choice but to abandon Earth and take refuge in space. They now live in 108 massive spaceships. Janvi asked. So, you are one of them. What is your next course of action? Dr. Basu replied, there is only one solution. That is why we have come back to your time. All research on the multiverse must be completely destroyed so that in the future no one will ever be able to open the doors to the multiverse. Janvi exclaimed. So you mean to say that your plan is to eliminate all scientists researching the multiverse to ensure that future research does not advance too far? Dr. Basu said, I have no choice. The less knowledge we have about the multiverse, the better it will be for our survival. He then pulled a small revolver from the pocket of his jeans and pointed it at Janvi. Janvi said, but if you change an event in our world, will it have an impact on your world in the future? Dr. Subroto Basu replied, may not be. As a rule of the multiverse, it will result in the creation of a new timeline. A new universe will be created. In that timeline, the human species will be able to sustain its existence.
Evolution, a science fiction. The first scene. 2125 AD. The world 100 years later. Science has advanced so much, but people are exploiting natural resources in various ways due to greed and stupidity. The second scene. 3025 AD. World for thousands of years. The world is not fit for human habitation. At that time, dissolved oxygen in the air is not acceptable for humans. Millions of people died. Millions of animals have died. Some people have gone into space. The human species lives in 108 spaceships. They sometimes roam the earth with artificial oxygen, but they cannot fully live on earth. After the departure of mankind from this world, but in this world the theme of creativity has not gone. According to the laws of evolution, new species have been created and those species have developed gradually. The third scene, 12,025 AD. The world after 10,000 years. Then in this universe, human civilization does not exist. According to the laws of evolution, a new intelligent species has been created in this world. Their life expectancy is very low. They can control the natural forces through their brain. The name of this species is mutagen. They are far more intelligent than humans. They control the world. They did a lot of research on human civilization. They have studied various aspects of human civilization. Most of the world's major cities are now in ruins. Only a few cities exist even after 10,000 years. One of them is our Tilottama, Kolkata. 10,000 years later, the face of Kolkata has changed completely. The sky rail is running over Kolkata on various sub-chamber routes. They are moving around Kolkata. When one such sky train stopped in the front of Jojila Street intersection, among the several passengers, the most eye-catching was a beautiful girl who was wearing a body-hugging outfit like a yellow t-shirt and black jeans. The girl's arms and legs are long. Her head is a little out of proportion to her body. Her ears are erect. Her long hair is like the waves of the brown sea. The complexion is a little too fair. The girl is moving towards Calcutta University. There is no grin in her face. It seems that these places are more familiar to her. The grand gate of Calcutta University. Many boys and girls are going in and out through that gate. The girl walked inside the gate. The doorman is not a human, but a computer-controlled robot. He turned his mechanical head and smiled a little. The girl looked at him a little. It is clear from the girl's demeanor that she has to come here often, so everyone knows her. The camera moves forward, touching the body of some beautiful boys and girls. All around, the sound of laughter and fragrance. A small room in the Calcutta University laboratory. The room is dark, not exactly dark, light-dark mixing. In one corner of the room, a boy can be seen sitting in front of a computer with his back facing. A deep look in his eyes, occasionally muttering, "I will change everything." The girl took a long step toward the house. A light went on in the room as the door opened. The boy looked good. The hair on the boy's head is wavy. The eyes are quite deep and attractive. The boy held the girl's hand and asked her to sit on the chair next to him. The girl sat down. "My research has been successful," said the boy. "What did you say?" asked the girl. "Your research? Really? I can't believe it." The boy's face lit up and said, "Yes, I didn't expect to succeed so soon either, but I succeeded." The girl danced with joy, saying, "Then we will become the richest in the world, the happiest." "No, you're wrong," the boy replied. The girl put her head on the boy's shoulder and said, "But..." The boy looked at the girl and said, "I want change. I wish that my invention will take our civilization a few steps forward." The girl is looking at the boy. The girl's hair is spread over the boy's shoulders. The boy started pressing buttons on the computer. "Now let's introduce them." The boy's name is Johnson. Very normal, but a little more than normal in length. Thin, the color of the body is dark, the face is always smiling, but sometimes the face looks serious due to being absent-minded. Cameron is a little different than everyone else. She has a deep expression on her face. She is the daughter of a big family. Her father was a member of the USC, the International Security Council. Cameron looked at Johnson. Johnson is moving. With what equipment? Observing it very well. A variety of images flashed on the computer screen, looking like a calendar. Johnson waved his hand as if to say what he meant, and Cameron watched intently. "Johnson, you know, I've been studying human civilization for a long time. The story of the rise and fall of human civilization fascinated me from an early age. We all know that the brain of the human species was much less developed than ours. They were responsible for their own destruction, but in one way, they were ahead of us. That is, their average life expectancy. Generally, they can live 60 years to 100 years. Our average lifespan is only 30 years. Even after we have become so advanced in knowledge and science, it is not possible for us to make the average lifespan more than 30 years. So, I studied the genetic map of that old human species from all the old samples, and I think we can artificially create the human species. Then, by doing research on those human species, we can find some way to increase our lifespan. Cameron, but the human species has been completely destroyed by the laws of evolution, and if we recreate them, it will go against the laws of nature. If our genes are mixed with the genes of those human species, then perhaps we will have the same destructive mentality, which we do not want at all. That's why the USA, the International Security Council, will never give you permission. Johnson, I know the USA won't give me a permit, so I talked to the AUG. We want to start our project in a secret hideout deep in the sea. Cameron, you're joining hands with a terrorist organization like AUG? That's not right. I won't let you do it. Johnson, I have to. I need to do this for the sake of science. Why do you not understand? My invention will increase the average life expectancy of each of us by many years. Our civilization will take a few steps further. Johnson, I have to. I need to do this for the sake of science. Why don't you understand that my invention will increase the average life expectancy of each of us by many years? Our civilization will take a few steps forward. Cameron pointed the gun at Johnson. Cameron, a great power comes with a great responsibility. I won't let you misuse your invention. Johnson was shot. Cameron, you may not know that I'm a member of the USC. I was appointed to watch over you. The consequences of what you are going to do could be terrible for our species. So I was forced to shoot you. Forgive me. Johnson, sorry, but I've already sent the blueprint of my research to AUG headquarters in a secret hideout deep in the sea. This research may begin very soon. Soon the human species will be created again on the earth.
Indrakshi into the mysterious universe, a science fiction story. First scene. Indrakshi went to visit Darjeeling, shopping at the mall. Aritra's phone came at that time. Aritra, we will reach by tomorrow morning. Second scene. Private lawn outside the hotel room. Indrakshi, Aritra Bose, Indrajit Sanyal are sitting there. Indrakshi, now say the important thing. Aritra, we have received a signal. A messenger from the first universe wants to meet you. Indrakshi, messenger from the first universe? This name has never been heard? Please elaborate a bit. Aritra, we all know that there are multiple universes within the multiverse. But in the center of this multiple universe is the first universe. The first universe is free from the illusions of time and dimensions. Many people think that after our death, our souls revolve in cycles and get liberated. After attaining salvation, all our souls take refuge in that first universe. All the brains of these multiple universes are connected and controlled by one point in the first universe. From that point, the matrix of the multiverse was created. Indrakshi, it seems have heard any myth, but in the last few years I have seen many things. So it seems nothing is impossible. There is a vast world beyond our sense. Indrajit, okay, got it. But where does the messenger want to meet us? Aritra, he is now in a cave near the confluence of Tista Triveni. We have to go there and meet him. Indrakshi, okay, we will meet him tomorrow morning. Third scene. Indrakshi, Aritra and Indrajit entered the cave. Messenger, Indrakshi, I came into this universe to meet you. Indrakshi, look, I don't know much about you, but I want to know. Why do you want to meet us? Can you elaborate on that? Messenger, yes, that's why I called you. Indrajit, please let us know. Messenger, at the beginning of creation, there were not many universes. Not only universe, but after that, there was a glitch in the universal programming. Indrajit, what went wrong? Messenger, to make different events happen in different ways, programming is messed up and different universes are created to fix it. Indrajit, indeed, a very surprising event. Indrakshi, but how is this multiverse controlled? Messenger, God is the one in this multiverse and we worship her as the primordial power. That primordial power is the source and the controller of all energies in the multiverse. Three great deities are entrusted by her to protect this multiverse. The basis of this multiverse is 0 and 1, but the size of this multiverse is infinite. The union of 0, 1 and infinity has created this multiverse. Indrakshi, that means the language of this multiverse is mathematics. The true nature of this multiverse can be understood through mathematics. Messenger, these different universes are controlled from the first universe. There is one point in the first universe. All the brains of these different universes are connected to that point. From there, the matrix of this multiverse is created. Just opposite the first universe is a dark universe. Messengers from that dark universe can reach different universes like us. They want to reach different universes and mislead the creatures there to destroy the multiverse completely. They want to take creation back to its old dark state. This is how auspicious and inauspicious energies develop. Deities and demons are created. The battle between those deities and demons continued for a long time. The deities had heavenly palaces, the nectar of immortality, beautiful apsaras. They enjoyed and respected beauty. Women were safe there, but the demons could not enjoy beauty properly. Their demonic pleasure was to spoil the beauty. Demons were impossibly powerful. They wanted to take away everything from the deities and destroy all beauty. The brains of the deities were advanced. They could control natural forces with their brains. The king of deities could control the power of lightning with his brain. So, the demons were very afraid of him. But some demons became so powerful that they did not even fear the power of lightning. They attacked the gods and took away everything. The deities then fled and took shelter in this world. Here they spent several thousand years of penance and again gathered strength to defeat the demons. Then they established themselves in heaven. The demons then went and hid in the underworld again. But those demons came out of the underworld after regaining their strength. Humans have the same appearance as the gods. So, the demons reach different universes and attack the human species. Indrajit, then that is a cause for great concern. Messenger, a strange universe is in the opposite dimension of this universe. Humans live there too. All the animals that are big in this universe are small in that universe. All the small animals in this universe are huge in that universe. The demons have attacked the people of that universe. You and they are complementary to each other. If the human race in that universe is destroyed, the human race in your universe will also be destroyed. Indrakshi, can we help them? Messenger, yes, only you can, because the weapons to defeat those asuras are in your universe. Before the deities left your world, some weapons were hidden here, with which it would be possible to slay the demon. You have to find that weapon. Then you have to take that weapon to that universe. Fourth scene. The world of dreams is free from all illusions of time and dimension. Here, everyone can understand everyone's language. Indrakshi reached the mysterious universe through the world of dreams. Aritra and Indrajit followed Indrakshi. It happened at the behest of the messenger from the first universe. In that mysterious universe, they moved towards a huge palace. The palace is very beautiful. The queen of that mysterious universe met with Indrakshi. Indrakshi is very surprised that the queen of that mysterious universe looks exactly like Indrakshi. Indrakshi, you look exactly like me. I feel very surprised. Queen, many people from your universe came to our universe through the world of dreams. So, I have a lot of idea about your universe. Indrakshi, what kind of idea? Queen, every human being in your universe has a copy in our universe. There is even a tenuous link between our brains. That's why I often felt your feelings in my dreams. Indrakshi, yes, I have dreamed for a long time that I am the queen of a huge empire. Of course, I did not understand, Queen, but there are many differences between your world and our world. Compared to your world, the sun reaches very little in our world. So we have to struggle a lot for our existence. Indrajit, yes, I understood that. Aritra, is your society here centered on women? Queen, yes, our society here is centered on women. We give the highest respect to women. We believe in monarchy. Indrajit, the messenger from the first universe said that we complement each other. Queen, yes, there are plenty of differences between us, but in this multiverse we complement each other. Even our universes complement each other. The existence of one universe depends on the other. Aritra, the messenger of the first universe told us that demons have invaded your world. Queen, demons has attacked on the human species at once in the 7 consecutive universes, but we don't have the weapons to defeat them. Indrajit, then that is a matter of concern. Queen, if the human species in our universe is destroyed, then human species in your universe will be destroyed, because our universe and your universe complement each other. Indrakshi, we all have to work together to find a solution. Queen, a messenger came to us from the first universe. He said that your universe has a weapon that, if used properly, can defeat these demons. Indrakshi, yes, we have brought you that weapon as instructed by the messenger of the first universe. Queen, if it is possible to defeat the monsters with that weapon, we will win. 5th scene. Indrakshi made millions of weapons to defeat the monsters. Then that terrible war happened. They made a camp for their war on Kanchenjunga mountain, because it is possible to easily monitor the movement of demons from there. Demons were defeated in that battle. Then Indrakshi and her team said goodbye to everyone in that mysterious world. Then they also come back at our universe. 6th scene. They were in a hotel room in Darjeeling. They felt like waking up from a dream. They come out from the hotel room. The environment outside looks very beautiful. Kanchenjunga is clearly visible from the private lawn of their hotel.
Search for a New Earth, a science fiction. 1. There is a future condition of the planet Earth where it is no longer suitable for human habitation. Maybe human beings are responsible for that. The dissolved oxygen in the air has become so toxic that man cannot breathe in such air. Majority of human beings have left the earth. Those who could not have died due to the lack of pure oxygen. This toxic oxygen has caused the death of millions of people and also animals. The human beings who have left the earth have started living in the space. In the course of time, they are living in 108 spaceships. They are in search of a planet like the earth. They are traveling in various dimensions to find out new earth. But they are yet to find it. The planet Earth has no human beings now because it is unsuitable for human habitation. However, in spite of the absence of man, the life cycle is still continuing on the earth. New kinds of living beings have evolved in different ways. Strange creatures are living on the earth now. In future, man can come to the earth sometimes for brief visits carrying artificial oxygen with them. But they cannot settle down here permanently. We have made this earth unfit for human habitation. That is why the future human beings are blaming us and asking why we have made this beautiful earth unsuitable for human habitation. As long as this earth was suitable for us, we did not take proper care of it. We did not give its proper value. We ourselves have made this planet harmful for us. And then, after leaving the earth, we have realized our mistakes. But now it is too late. This generation of human species is living in 108 spaceships. They are searching for one such earth which shall be suitable for human life. 2. With the assistance of wormhole technology, eventually Michael and Shione reach another dimension. They come face to face with another world. That wonderful world is located several thousand light years away from our Earth. 3. The creatures of the wonderful world resembles human, but they are much more intelligent and powerful. The most amazing fact is that the average lifespan of the creatures of the wonderful world is about 1 lakh years. Their science and technology is much more developed. The creatures of the wonderful world bathe thrice a day and have food only once. For us to be alive, we need food, water, and oxygen, but they can survive for several thousand years without these. One group of the creatures of the wonderful world live in the sea. The name of their king is William. Another group resides on land and mountains. Their king is called Leo. Another group lives in the sky. Their king is Albert. The 3 kings, William, Leo, and Albert, control the wonderful world. Michael and Shione go to meet King William first. The palace of William is upon the sea. It's built with diamond, pearl, and gems. William is very handsome. He is in a state of slumber on a huge serpent. Right beside him is sitting an exquisitely beautiful woman. She is William's wife, Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is very happy and she asks Shione and Michael to sit down. William opens his eyes and wants to know, "Where have you come from?" Shione replies, "We have come from another dimension. Our planet Earth has become unfit for us to live. Kindly help us." William smiles and says, "With the assistance of wormhole technology, you have come from your dimension to our dimension. You have spent 1 day in our dimension. In our dimension, 1 day means 1,000 years of your dimension. So there is nobody alive in your dimension. The human species in your universe has been completely destroyed." Michael becomes worried and says, "So what should we do now?" Mona Lisa replies, "You do one thing. Go to my father, King Leo. He will certainly show you the right direction." 4. Michael and Shione set off to meet King Leo. The palace of King Leo stands on the top of the hill. covered with snow. King Leo, his wife Jennifer, his sons Robert and Charles listen to their stories very attentively. Leo replies, "You must have heard of Albert. He is my son-in-law. He has married my daughter Angelina. I will tell Angelina and Albert to go to your dimension and construct your earth newly. Then you will be able to start living there anew." 5. Thereafter, Michael and Shione set off to meet Angelina and Albert. The palace of Albert is in the sky, in a floating state. Albert and Angelina listen to their stories and, according to instructions of Leo, agree to help them. 6. With the assistance of wormhole technology, Albert, Michael, and Shione come back to our dimension. Albert constructs the earth newly. Michael and Shione start living on that earth. Albert stays on this earth for some days with Michael and Shione and returns to his own dimension. Michael and Shione rename themselves Om and Eva.